Okay, so here we are on Inauguration Day with a President Biden. And already my left friends are attacking me for my posts, which, I'm okay with it. People can criticize me all they want, but Biden is not going to be any better than Trump. And, I know some even Greens think, oh, he's going to be better on climate. Guess what? His plan does not combat climate change. And, his plan is 2050. Imagine all the scientists say 2030 is how we have to look at things. If we're going to be aggressive enough to combat climate change, we have to do it by 2030. And we have to spend so much money. And Biden's plan does not have provisions for the kind of money that actually needs to be spent for the Green New Deal. And by the way, he doesn't support the Green New Deal. Remember, he and Obama are the ones that opened up, all of the above um, energy policy in the United States, which has created the monster that we are today with fracking and natural gas and all the oil reserves. The only reason that happened is because they decided, you know, we want to open up the entire energy system. So, yeah, great. So you're doing renewable energy, but then at the same time, you're drilling and fracking, and now we're, you know, exporting it out to the rest of the world. So, what does that mean? That means we're still destroying our planet. And no, I'm sorry, doing some action that actually is inaction, that doesn't actually help our environment, is not a better plan than Trump's. It equates to the exact same plan, which means that we're still destroying um, our planet. So, I'm sorry. Uh, Biden will not be better than Trump. He will be either the same or worse, but he'll do it under the guise of a nice little smile. Oh, we're so good, we're so nice, we're nice people, we know how to talk, but meanwhile stabbing you in the back. So I'm sorry, but he's already doing things like recognizing Guaido as the Venezuelan leader. Seriously? He's he's not the Venezuelan leader. He's the person that Trump he did a coup on Venezuela and tried to put Guaido in. Maduro is the proper leader and the proper ruler of Venezuela. But you see, like already, like they're lining up on their policies. Now you hear Biden saying, "Oh, I'm going to give you guys $1,400 plus the $600 that was already promised to you." That's not $2,000. That wasn't the $2,000 that he promised, when he was, um, trying to get votes. So he basically bought votes and lied about it. Anyway, I cannot be happy looking at the inauguration today, seeing all those military lined up, how much money was spent on that, and all the parties beforehand and after. That money could be going into to the people's hands that are suffering and struggling right now. Those people that have been affected by COVID, either someone died or they've been sick or they lost their job or they lost their business. Instead of spending so much money on a stupid party inauguration, give that money to the freaking people and stop with this whole surveillance censorship bullshit. You know what? You saw, like, I mean, all you saw was military for miles. Like, why? And guess what? They're going to start talking day one about who we need to go to war with, guaranteed. It's not bad enough that we're already in 7 wars abroad. We're going to probably expand it under Biden administration. I'm just, I'm so grossed out, honestly. And then, yeah, Medicare for all. They're already telling, people not to expect Biden to fight for Medicare for all, that it's too far, too soon, that's something in the future. We can't really fight for that day one. We can't really start fighting for that. So today it's not a good day for anybody. It's not a good day for the American people. And I get it. People are like, oh, Trump's out. Yay. No more nasty Twitter fights. And, oh, he's responsible for 400,000 deaths. Well, technically, it was his administration. There's a lot of problems. But Biden, if you listen to him early on, he didn't have any solutions either. And I will be watching him very intently to see what his plan is for COVID, because they're saying there's not any plan to give COVID relief to the people until sometime in March. And I thought he was doing that day one. We're in January and people already cannot pay their mortgages, cannot pay their rent, cannot pay their bills. They are at their wits' end. They're standing in lines for food. A lot of people have become homeless for the first time in their lives. This is not, just, oh, well, maybe one day we'll decide to give people some relief. No, this is do or die for so many Americans. And the fact that Biden and his administration aren't even taking it seriously by saying things like, oh, well, we'll get the bill sometime in March to him. Yeah, like people can just wait. Yeah, no big deal. That's disgusting. And meanwhile, spending all this money on all these parties and inauguration and making like, you know what? This person that is coming in, he's not better than Trump. He's no better than Trump. He's the same as Trump. That administration is going to smile in your face while stabbing you in the back. Guaranteed. Mark my words. Trust. You watch this guy. And yes, I'm not saying don't try to push him left. I mean, there's always going to be enough shame and pressure to get someone to do the right thing, you know, once or twice, But to think he's going to do the right thing because out of the goodness of his heart, and oh, he's a Democrat and he's a good guy. No, he's not. His donors are who pay for what his actions are. Guaranteed. And who are his donors? Well, the oil industry, the military industrial complex, big pharma. So you can just guarantee Medicare for all is not going to be on the table ever. You can guarantee a Green New Deal is going to actually obstruct climate change, like it's going to make it worse. And you can guarantee that he's going to start a war as soon as possible. Another war, because we're already in 7, and we already have military bases all around the world. So I don't have anything to celebrate today. I'm not happy about this. Yes, there's a lot I want to do. I want to start working, locally, wherever I can, to start talking about these policies with the people and listening, really understanding what they're going through and how I can help be a voice for them and what we can do, like with policy and push policies through the Green Party, because there is no way I'm ever going to support the dirty Democratic Party ever again. All right. And, to my right friends, my Republican right, I mean, I know they're not perfect. I know there's some people there that are, they have bad intent. But there are some really good people out there that are just struggling, and they happen to have taken up that information and decided that that's where they're going to go. And I'm not going to kick people that are down. I think that's wrong. I hope I can talk to them and maybe open some of their eyes and maybe get them to work with us in the Green Party, because maybe some of our struggles are the same struggles that they're going through. And I don't I don't want to give up. That's not why, I keep putting down the Democratic Party, even though some people think that's why I do it. They think, oh, I'm just going to naysay and, harp on it all day long. I can do that. I can call them out and call out their BS, and I can also do something. There's a difference. So I hope more and more people will help with the fight as well at the grassroots level. Anyway, talk to you guys again soon. Bye for now.